Welcome everybody around Steelers Nation to the first ever episode of Steelers TV. I am your co-host, Manny Hendricks Jr.
Jess Thompson only?
Huh? She's not a junior.
Not a junior.
It's alright, but basically this TV show is to keep everybody informed about what's going on in Steeler Nation and events coming up and things of that nature. So we're going to kick it off with the Big V men and women's team have been pretty busy the last couple weeks. They both had 2 games. The women are 2-0 and the men are 1-1.
The Youth League are 0-2.
Yep, Youth League men are 0-2, and we don't have a Youth League women's team, so they'll be undefeated this year.
The only Westernport team to be undefeated.
The women's team are just killing everybody. Everybody's undefeated. Youth League women and women's team both undefeated. You want to talk to us a little bit about the Mornington and Kingsborough game?
First up we took on Mornington in the Two-Base Cup. Last year, that team beat us by 54 points in the opening round, so we were pretty keen to not let that happen again. We won the game. I think it was like 60 to 48. I know the score. Personally, I had 20 points. It was a good first Steelers game, so happy days.
Ballin'.
It's like, and then Ash Wright and Jess Cretion. Ash had 14, Jess had 12. It was pretty good too because Coops didn't. She wasn't. Last season she was a leading scorer in this game. She only had 6, and we still managed to get the win. So
that's good.
We're pretty happy with it. Then we took on Keysborough, new to the league. Keysborough Cougars. They got smashed last week. Well, last week in the first round by Melbourne Uni. They got beaten by 30-something points. So we decided that we would beat them by 40-something points because we got to be better than Melbourne Uni. Is that too far?
Very impressive. Very impressive for the women's team. So on a Saturday night, all the Steeler people come down. They normally play a 5:30 game.
Usually 5:30 before you guys.
Yep, right before the men's come down and support the women's team. They're going to be a force to be working with this year in the Big V. I'm tipping that they'll win the championship this year. On to the men's side.
I'll take that.
You'll take that? That was pretty good?
That's good.
All right.
I like that.
That wasn't written either. Just
No,
let you guys know.
It's not in there.
On the men's side, we also played Mornington in the Two-Base Cup. This was the first time that me personally I've ever played in a Two-Base Cup or a cup of that nature.
Played in a few cups.
Played in a few cups.
Did you win some cups?
I won a few cups.
Played in King's Cup?
We can't talk about King's Cup on camera, but I've won a few cups in my day. But the game, the men were able to get a 79-68 victory over Mornington. We're in control of the game for the most part, pretty much from the tip. They kind of started off strong, but we were able to put together a few runs. And Mike Yallis on our team, he had 20 points.
It's good shooting.
I scored 24 points, I want to say, but it was a very good team victory. Benny Adams, I think, chipped in 14, and we had a couple other guys that chipped in as well. Sandways ended up with 7 assists, so he was definitely being the floor general that we need, getting everybody the ball in positions that they like to shoot and score. Then last week on a Sunday, we went down to Keilor. It was a definitely hard-fought game. We came up short by 7 points. A couple mistakes made down the stretch that cost us a game, but it's the only loss of the season so far, and we're looking forward to bounce back this week against Maccabee. Put them on Sunday, so if no one's doing anything, come down on a Sunday afternoon to Maccabi. It's the same thing. I don't know where it's at, but I'm pretty sure the address will be on the website of Big V and the website of Steeler Nation.
Which is?
www.westernportsteelers.com. We have a website.
wpba.com.au.
The Youth League men have got off to a slow start this year. They played against Keilor and Sunbury, which they both took a loss in those games. But, I think that it's a new team. It's a lot of new guys that came in, so it'll take them a few weeks to really understand each other. And once they start rolling, I think they'll be a force to be reckoned with in the Big V youth side as well.
2 of the young guys, just looking at our wonderful notes here.
Yeah.
Ambrose Euster and Sid Hume, they look to be kind of ripping it up for the East guys at the moment. So
Okay, well,
it's always nice.
that's definitely good. In the Youth League women's team,
Undefeated.
Undefeated, like we talked about at the beginning of the show. Last 2 weeks, they put on impressive performances where the other team
No
doesn't even
turnovers.
show up.
No
The other
turnovers.
team doesn't even show up because they don't want to play against them. That's how good our Youth League women's team is. So if you're ever out here on a Sunday afternoon,
Got nothing to do.
you got nothing to do, the gym will be empty, no one will be there, but come check out the Youth League women because they're quite the show. My phone's going off.
All right, where are we? Okay, so yeah, this week the women's team takes on the Chelsea Gulls at Chelsea. Chelsea's been the team to beat this. Like everyone said, they were going to win it. I don't think they've won a game yet.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a tough one. Not too sure if their import is playing or not, but the last 2 weeks she's had a few issues with her playing visa, so she's
Yeah.
not going to play. So that should be good. I mean, last week we had 6 players in double figures, so we really got to look to do that again. And yeah, it should be a good game. So if you're bored, get to Chelsea, 6:30, be there.
Or be square.
That was good.
Oh,
Oh,
watch out now.
nerd box. That's great.
Let's go.
That's good. Youth League men, they're going to Bendigo. Big road trip for them. They're looking to get their first win of the season up at Bendigo. It should be hopefully not too freezing cold up there.
It's pretty cold in Bendigo.
It gets pretty cold up there. So
Okay.
if you're very, very keen on the Youth League men, go for a drive to Bendigo.
Or come here Saturday
Or
and
come-
watch the Youth League women.
Yeah. It's like, what? Oh, now I'm going to ask you some personal questions.
Oh, here we go. Let's get real.
Picture Tyler wrote this down here. He was like, oh my god, I really want to know this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tyler.
Thanks, Tyler. Manny, welcome to the Steeler Dome.
Thank you.
How's your first few months been down here?
My first few months have been very fun. You know, when I got off the plane, we kind of hit the ground running with the holiday camp. Had a lot
Yeah.
of fun with the kids, and was able to interact with them before school holidays started and things like that. So I was able to kind of get my name out there a little bit to put a face to it. So I was pretty good, and I mean, always interacting with the kids is always fun, and association, everybody around here is pretty nice and caring and very welcoming. So I've enjoyed my first few little months.
Yeah. So is that the main thing about being at the small club?
What the main thing?
Like getting to know everyone?
Yeah, that's the main thing is you really want people to know who you are, just not be kind of a ghost figure
Not,
like that.
oh, there's that guy.
Yeah, there's that guy. They all can come up to
Yeah.
me and say what's up and
Yeah.
crack jokes and all that
Yeah.
good stuff.
What do you got going on for the next few weeks?
For the next few weeks, we got another school holiday camp coming up. So if you got your kids that want to do something during the school holidays, definitely come down to the camp. That'll be a good time. Couple school clinics lined up. I was at TIAF for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun with those kids. The PE teacher, he got pretty involved as well. We played a
Trying to
game.
block you.
Yeah, we played a game against the class, me and him, and he was taking a lot of shots. He was definitely,
It's like, hey, check this out.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was definitely feeling himself a little
That guy.
bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Went to TIAF Railway as well, so
Yeah.
that's really what I've been doing for the last couple months, and then the next couple weeks we still got Aussie hoops and
Yeah.
things
You've got a
like
school
that.
holiday camp coming up too, don't
Yeah.
you?
We had that
Details on the website.
Oh, that was a great way to put that in there. That
Thank you.
was solid. You're
Thank
learning.
you.
You're
You're going
learning.
really well.
Yeah, you are.
How you guys going in the team? You liking it? Enjoying it?
Yeah, the team is going good. I mean, we lost a couple guys. You know, losing Sam was definitely tough.
Yeah, moving away.
Yeah, moving away, but he had a great job opportunity, and we want him to succeed
Yeah.
with that. So, you know, that's kind of one of those, we don't want you to go, but we want you
Let
to
you
go
go,
type of
yeah.
things. And, but as far as the team go, I think that we're starting to gel, and we don't want to peak too early, but we're just now starting to get our legs under us, so we should be able to run off a few games and get a few W's. And Justin's doing a great job with the team and managing personalities and, you know, getting us all on the same page to get one common goal, and that's just to win. So
Yeah.
that's what
Bigger
it's
and
all
better.
about.
Bigger and better. Serious question.
Yes.
The most serious one that I have.
Yes.
Who is the funniest player on your team?
All right. So
It's a serious question.
That's a
Remember that you're going to
serious
offend
question.
a lot of people with this answer.
this is all right. So there's different kind of funnies.
Okay, alright.
So are we talking about the laugh at person or the
Okay.
laugh with person?
All right. Who are we laughing at?
All right. See, you know,
Excluding yourself, of course, but who are we laughing at?
you know, I have to have something in written that if I get hurt because of this, that, you know, somebody's responsible for my medical bills. I mean, that's a fair
That's
statement.
fair. That's fair.
But the person that we probably laugh the most at would have to be Tommy.
Really?
Tommy.
Tommy Holden.
Yeah, it would have to be Tommy. I'm
T-Olds.
sorry, Tommy. Yeah.
T-Olds.
He's very passionate.
Yeah.
He's very passionate, and we kind of.
Poor kid.
Yeah. And the funniest guy on the team, hands down, is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Hands down. Hands down, the funniest person to be around.
I think he'll take that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll take that. But Jimmy is definitely keeps everybody on their toes and laughing, and when, keeping everybody relaxed on the court, and that's what it's all about. So
It's good.
Jimmy and Tommy would be the two funniest
Class clowns.
people. The two funniest people on the team. So kids, definitely hang around Jimmy or Tommy, and you're due for a great laugh.
Alright, man. That's the serious interview. Done. Upcoming events. April the 5th, it is a Saturday night. There's a you guys,
Yeah.
Div 2 men and Youth League men double header. So get all into that one. Juniors, where your Steelers gear and you get in for free, I'm pretty sure.
Warriors Steelers.
First in best dress gets their seat on the little beanbags that we've got going on at the home games. So get around that. You have a holiday camp on the 16th of April.
Yes, definitely. We talked about that a couple times, but we want to reiterate to the parents out there, get involved.
Get around it.
That's the Australian term. Get around it.
Get around it.
Get around it.
The forms, if you got kids who want to come along, the forms are on the Western Port website. So yeah, after Manny's holiday camps on April 27th, there's a Luke Batty Foundation fundraiser, which is to help with kids' domestic violence, basically. It's a fundraiser for the Luke Batty Foundation. The details are on the website for that one. It's held in conjunction with Strike Bowling in Bayside, so get on the website and look at the details for that. That'll be a good cause. And coming up in May, there's a sportsman's luncheon at the Frankston RSL. They are on the website, but it is next month, so hopefully in next Steelers TV, we'll have some more info on that one for you.
Sounds good. Well, that wraps up the first edition of Dun 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 Dun. What I call it at the beginning?
I don't know, Steelers TV?
Steeler Nation. Steeler Nation. Hopefully you guys tune in for more of the following of Jessica, and somebody's coming in the door as we speak. We're live on camera. How are you doing, man?
What's going on, Pen? Hey, Penny.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. We're just filming.
That's Penny.
We're just filming. But anyways, back to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Maybe we'll have some bloopers in there for you guys to laugh at. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You
That's
enjoyed
good.
it?
That's my first thing.
Hey. It's a
TV.
natural.
I've got a future in it.
Yeah, I definitely have a future.
Ugh.
You have a future.
Ooh.
So that wraps it up.
Happy days.